Hey guys, I had some questions regarding migrating Culture Crossing that I want to answer. More when I return on the Eric McNeil Be Free Show.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey guys, welcome. You've just discovered the Eric McNeil Be Free Show, where it's all about being financially independent, responsible for self, enjoying life, and empowering others free. So today I tried to host a a live stream, and apparently as I was talking, answering the questions, the connection cut, and I had no idea that it cut, and I went on probably another 10 minutes before I realized it said in the chat, it said you've been disconnected, but on the main screen it doesn't really give you an indication, like, you know, the clock is still going and it still looks like it's recording, and so you don't know that you've been cut from the live stream. So at any rate, yeah, that didn't go too well, so I still had more questions that needed to be answered. So I was like, you know, let me just create a video. Like, I'm in the bush, you know, that internet, you know, is not always there in the bush now. But that brings up a point that I have about migrating Culture Crossing. We will have our own connection going into the community. So yeah, so we will have high-speed internet access there. So we're not just depending on you know, putting a SIM card in the phone and connecting. So yeah, so we won't have that problem there. But yeah, so I want to go ahead and answer the questions that I was not able to get to in the live stream that my friend had sent over, Dr. Jamie, and but I had got cut off in the middle of answering a question about the homeowners association fees, and if you go back to that video you can see where I was talking about that. But the thing I wanted to point out that I didn't get a chance is that with the homeowners association fees, we're offering a basically, we have a solar roof program that we're going to be offering to buyers, and if they sign up for the solar roof program, which gives us permission to put install solar on their roof, and we own the solar and we own all of the electricity that comes off the solar, and then we'll sell that electricity at a discount to home buyers, and then we'll also sell the overage, you know, back to the power grid. So if a person signs up for that, then we will waive their maintenance fees, right? We will, because our goal is to offset the cost, you know, that we have to manage the community with. But you know, we have to have some money coming in. But and this is one way. You know, another way is we'll be selling food from the organic food forest to offset some of the costs within the community as well. So yeah, but that's a way that you don't have to pay your maintenance fees. And yeah, so you know, so if you're concerned about that, then you know, we assure you that that's not going to be an issue back there. And like I said, you won't have to be worried about the maintenance fees going up every year, because they'll be locked in for 10 years. You won't even be able to increase them for 10 years. So yeah, it's not, you know, the maintenance fees are you know, kind of a necessary evil that you need them to maintain the community, but they're not, we're not, you know, those are not a profit center for us. So yeah, so don't worry about stress about the maintenance fees, runaway maintenance fees. Let's see. And then she asked about what are the specs for the quality of the furniture. Are the pictures on the website the actual representation of what we're purchasing, or is there another standard we should be aware of? And I had posted and unfortunately, you know, it was cut off. But the standard furniture, if you look at like Latex Foam is a large company here, and our living room set came from Latex Foam. So I'll put a link to their website, and you can see like the type of furniture. It's quality furniture. It's not cheap furniture at all. And some people have asked though about bamboo type furniture like that you would see, but you'll have options. There will be some options. So but you know, we're not into selling cheap stuff. These are fairly high level home. You know, these are high class homes. We're not trying to have just cheap stuff in these homes. And you know, I don't like, you know, just a lot of cheap stuff, because it, you know, it just gives you a lot of headaches down the road. So you know, the furniture, the appliances and stuff going to be actually quality stuff, right? I mean, we're not trying to get the cheapest we can find. Yeah. Let's see. The next question was, how is migrating Culture Crossing aligned with the timeline for infrastructure development, like the roads and water access and in the broader community? And she's asking, is there any government investing as well? Well, I can tell you this: there's a major road that they started, a bypass road that the previous administration started, and when the administrations changed, they just abandoned that. So, and that road will runs right in front of our community, and so we will try and get the government to initiate that project back once we start. But for the meantime, there's another road, there's a back road that we take, and we will more likely ourselves have to put, you know, the money up to make sure that that road is drivable. And the interesting thing is that there's a lot of big men that live on that back road. They're building these big homes, but I guarantee you, if you go and ask them, you know, let's split the cost, man, you won't collect nothing. So we had to go into this knowing that, you know, that will probably likely be our expense of putting that road in. And as far as like the water, we have boreholes, so you know, we generate our own water, and it's going to even be, and we're going to even filter it, so it'll already be filtered when it gets to your house. So and then electricity, you know, we'll have on solar farms, which will be the solar installed on the homes. So yeah, so our infrastructure is basically self-contained, you know, we're self-sufficient. Let's see, her next question was, can we purchase through our company? Sure, yeah, you can purchase through your company, that's not a problem. And then her last question is, does the 50% off sale end in December or continue as an option? And I said it on the previous live stream that the 50% off will continue until we sell the number that we've set aside to sell at 50% off. So yeah, we're not telling the public what that number is, but there is a certain number that we've set aside to sell at the promo rate, and I believe that it'll go, you know, at least until January. So I think, you know, you're safe through January. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so that was all of her questions. So at any rate, guys, if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me. Let me know. You know, we are available. We are here. And, you know, we want to address any of your concerns that you might have that, you know, holding you up, keeping you on the fence about investing in migrating Culture Crossing. And, you know, we want you back here with us, you know, there. We want you we want you there with us, and we look forward to having you guys. You know, we've been getting good reception, and people have been purchasing, and but we want more. We want some great people to come back and join us. So definitely reach out to me. I know some of the buyers are still complaining that their banks are refusing to wire their monies, and I'm gonna tell you guys, at the end of the day, I'll go to the highest level at that bank, the CEO, and I'll close my account, but there's no way I'm going to allow a bank who I got my money in to tell me they're not going to send it, because it may be a scam, or maybe fraud, or maybe whatever. That's something you have to take up with your bank, because I'm gonna tell you, boy, I tell them, I go there quick and say, well, withdraw all my money out today, get all my money out the bank today. But you have to deal with your bank how you see need be. But yeah, they're becoming very just criminal. The banks are just becoming criminal. I mean, they've always been criminal, but you know what I mean. It's just getting worse. It's just getting blatant with it. Like, hey, we ain't gonna let you take your own money out the bank. Like, but they don't ask you when you go to put that money in there. Do they do all those checks and stuff on you? No, they don't do all those checks but when you go there and try to send your money somewhere, then they want to do all these checks, so you won't. Man, get out of here. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you like what we're talking about, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, let me know what you think. And as always, let's see, well, you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Eric McNeil. It's free. Go to our website at www.migratingculturecrossing.com. And as always, hoorah, ahuru. Now be free.